Hi Pisces babies. This is your June 2026 pet reading. First we're going to look at what your pet wants you to know about their life, and then we're going to look at what your pet wants you to know about your life, because my belief is that pets are psychic. That they literally have different vision than us, so of course they're psychic. In your reading, we've got the King of Fishes, which is also the King of Pentacles in this deck. We've got the Ace of Wands. We've got the Eight of Wands. Let's give it another shuffle. We've got the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Just a couple more Pisces. We haven't gotten any water yet, which is, you often come up, at least somehow as a water sign in your reading, but not yet. Oh, here we are. The Six of Cups. Okay, your pet is feeling like they are in charge of this, situation. They are the king or queen or in between of the household. They are the leader of the household. If there have been any changes, or they are maybe instituting changes, I feel like, but a lot is happening in their world as well as your world. Could even have to do with social media. You might be starting a social media page for your pet, but and I say that because Eight of Wands is a social media card. But there's a lot happening in their world, and right now they're just feeling a little picky, and not in a bad way. Being picky is not always bad. Being picky means that you're just being you're being very intentional about what is in your space or what you interact with, and that's how your pet is right now. They're being very, very intentional, and they might even be regressing to a kitten or puppy or baby state, or they're just into kittens or puppies or other baby animals, but they just might be feeling a baby. Okay, let's get some clarity. Let's get some clarity on this Ace of Wands. See what is starting for them or new. So for the Ace of Wands, Pisces, we've got the Sun. I love it. There are things that are making them happy right now. There are things that are making them very happy right now. And they are there with you. They're happy with you is what I mean. They're happy with their world. Like I said, they're feeling in charge of things. They are just happy, and they're bringing in good energy into your space right now. Let's get some clarity on this Queen of Swords. Even if they are being a little bit picky, they are bringing a lot of upping the vibration, Queen of Swords clarified by the High Priestess. They're being picky because they're being very psychic right now. Your pet is able to see what is good and not for you or for them, but in this supernatural 5D or whatever way. And if this were my pet reading, I mean, I'm not a veterinarian, you know that though. You know that I'm a YouTube tarot card reader. But if this were my reading, I would very much listen to my pets, they're, the psychic things they do. So if they're staring at a wall, or they are trying to get me to follow them for a reason I can't understand, I would just do those things. Let's get one more to clarify the Six of Cups, and then we're gonna move on to your part of the reading. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Fool. So there's a lot of newness. Whatever newness is happening right now, it's making them feel young again. And that's really cute, Pisces. I love that for you and your animal. You probably have an old animal, Pisces, because you are the one sign that would really value an elder animal. Let's see what your pet psychically sees happening in your life right now, Pisces. We've got the Eight of Swords. So they see you keeping yourself stressed, because the Eight of Swords is when we do have options to get out of the situation, even if that's just shifting our mindset, and they see you holding yourself in some stress. And then we've got the Seven of Cups. So we go from the Eight of Swords to the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot on your mind, and that's why your pet sees you feeling a little bit stuck in a situation. It could have to do with work, or just things you're creating with your mind. Could be friends or relationships, but you just are feeling a little stuck and overwhelmed by all of the options and things happening. We've got the Empress. There could be a Libra involved, or a mother figure. you could be a mother figure, but that's a part of like what's making you feel just a little bit like overwhelmed. We've got the Star, cute. So there is some like divine guidance and divine help right now coming through, because you do have a very psychic pet. So this could be coming from your psychic pet, or it could be coming from you, because you are a psychic sign, Pisces. We've got the Three of Pentacles. So you're like going out and you're building community, you're building like ways to make money, you're like reaching out to people, but you're in this place where you're ready to engage with people, like multiple people, because when we're at like the Two of Pentacles, that's this transition space, and once we get to the Three of Pentacles, we're like ready to be with the world in this new version of ourselves. Speaking of being ready to be with the world, we've got the World. There's a lot happening in your life right now, Pisces, and your pet is able to see that like there are cycles closing, there are cycles beginning, there are doors opening, doors closing, all of these things happening in your life right now that are leading you to the next phase. You're like in this position where you're like shifting levels. You're like maybe even feeling like you're in between, and that's making you feel a little bit stuck because there's so much happening. But Pisces, you got this. Like, you don't have to worry about if you can handle these changes, because you have the Star along with the Empress, and the Empress is like this caregiving. Your pet is caregiving, or like you have help from like the spirit world of like a caregiver. It could be like a female caregiver, ancestor, you know, somebody that you loved that passed on. But I wouldn't worry about can you do it, Pisces, as much as will you be able to muster the energy to do it, or like are you going to make the decision to muster the energy to do it. And finally, we've got the Queen of Cups closing out this part of the reading. So your pet sees a lot of love available for you, and I really like that for you. Your pet sees you giving and receiving a lot of love and stability, because the Queen of Cups is stability in like unstable waters, you know? The reading's not over, but if you're still watching, thank you so much. And feel free to hug the like button or the subscribe button, or just come back tomorrow because I post readings every single day. All right, so let's get some oracle cards on what your pet wants you to focus on this month, Pisces. We've got make today your day. Do something you enjoy. And so your pet is asking you to find a way to diffuse the stress that you're feeling right now, and that's hopefully making you feel a little bit held back. Your pet is like, yo, chill. Like, everything's gonna be okay. You got this. But, you know, just like step back from the situation and have some fun. We've also got, ooh, what's that fell out? Learn and grow. Your pet is telling you that this is your moment. This is your moment to grow into that next, like I was talking about, and the next phase. And you're feeling like a little in between. That's okay, because you're learning and you're growing, and your pet is pointing that out for you. One more, Pisces. We've got I am present. So you're not alone, but you know that. You know you're not alone. You know you're not alone from the spirit world. You know you're not alone like from wherever you are in the world, and you know you're not alone from your pet. So I don't really have a whole lot else to say about that. Anyway, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. And, you know, before, because I didn't do any clarification on your part of the reading because it didn't feel like the right thing to do. But before we go, you're literally out of all of these, you're the only one that's getting this. Let's get some what to watch out for from your pet. We've got vibes. You know you ignored it. Intuition, ignorance, and self-betrayal. So don't ignore so we have the Seven of Cups card, and the Seven of Cups is all of this energy coming at you in some ways that are really great and some ways that are like just a lot. And so your pet is asking you to not ignore red flags and things that are just gonna suck up your emotional energy. And we've got being too much again, rejection, overexpression, or shame. So feeling shamed for being yourself. Your pet is like, no, be your full self, because your full self is your beautiful self. All right, Pisces, thank you for watching, and come back tomorrow. And I love you, and I'll see you later.